Have you ever wondered the origins of the things that we do on a daily basis? Have you ever wondered? Things like the handshake. What about male clothing where the left folds across the right? And up yours. In this video, we're going to cover these three. What I'm going to tell you is what's been written. Is it factual? Oof, I don't know. But if you know the answer, leave a comment. Okay? First one, handshake. The year that it started, no one knows. The country, no one knows. But this is what people think and has been written. In the olden days, where it started, men or warriors used to carry swords. And when two strangers met, to show that they were not threatening and had no ill intent, they would extend an empty hand, and the other person would extend their empty right hand and shake firmly to show each other that there was no weapons and there was no ill intent. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. You're thinking, what about the left hand? Let's not even go there because we're only talking about this hand, not the left hand. Leave it. Second, why is it that male clothing left folds across the right? Again, the year, boom, I don't know. The country, no one really knows, but we think it's from a cult environment. This is why. Again, olden days, carried swords. And if you wore gloves, you couldn't really access your weapon, right? You couldn't access your sword to wield it properly. So you had to keep your weapon hand warm. The only way to do that is if you tucked it into your clothing, in case you needed to draw your sword to protect yourself, protect your family, your land, your sheep, your cow, anything. You'll be able to access your warm hand, grasp the sword, and away you went. Number 3, up yours or victory sign. Apparently, this came from the time when the French and the English were doing a lot of this. And the English longbowmen were notorious for piercing French armor with their long bows. So during a battle, if any English longbowmen were captured, instead of the French having to look after them, instead of having to feed them and clothe them and provide all the care, they would just simply do this. Chop the 2 fingers that held the quiver and release them. So what that meant is that during a battle, when the longbowmen were up on the hill, or the battle had finished, or before the battle had started, they would be up on the hill going like this, shouting and screaming, "I've got my 2 fingers, up yours," or "Victory, victory, victory." These 3 things, the handshake, the clothing left folded across the right, and the victory or the up your sign, is something that we do, but we don't ask where it came from. Keep it real. Ask. Whenever you're doing something, if you don't know, ask. Don't just accept it. Until next time. Oh, if you like my channel, please subscribe, click the link below. And if you have any comments in regards to origins of other things, send it, share it. Thank you. Keep it real. Until next time.